and welcome back to our online learning program. How are you doing today? Good. Have you done your homework? Excellent. Please make sure that you send in your homework so I can look at them, okay? Alright, so what day are we on today? Yeah, that's right. Today we're on Friday, September 11th, 2020. Okay, so today's Friday, finally. Do you guys have planned to go somewhere for this weekend? Okay. Yeah, no me either. I don't have plans yet. We'll see. I don't like making plans because if I make plans, it'll never work. Alright, so for session 1 this morning, we're going to be covering up Speaking Tutor 1A. Alright, so for Speaking Tutor 1A today, our lesson is going to be focusing on page 118 and 119, Speaking Practice and Role Play Presentation. But before we go there, let's do a quick lesson review on what we've done so far. Do you remember what we've done so far? That's right, we were doing, on page 117, grammar focus, interjections and exclamation. You remember doing that, right? Yeah, that's right. Good. So what's interjections? And we distinguish the difference between interjections and exclamation using examples as well. And you were asked to do the exercises to role play with Buddy. Choose the interjection or come up with your own. Okay? And even if you want, you can even choose the answers from the box. Yeah? And complete the exercises. Then the next exercise, you were asked to match the exclamations and role play with your buddy as well. Alright? Good. So for today's lesson, we're going to be looking at page 118 and 119. But first, we're going to be looking at page 118. Alright, speaking practice, what can you do? Look at the pictures with a buddy and talk about what you see. Make notes if you need to. Okay, so here, if you can see the pictures, picture 1, picture 2, and picture 3. Alright, so look at the pictures. And there are some words in the ideas box below. Alright, let's read the ideas box together. What is he or she doing? What is wrong with the coral reef? Okay, how is the helping the environment? What is her dog doing while she is? Where is he or she? Okay, why is he or she doing that? Okay, so you need to look at the pictures and write the descriptions using, even if you want, you can use the questions from the idea box below. Okay, so there's some questions helping you down there. So that should be good and should be easy, okay? So look at each picture and try maybe write a few sentences about each picture. What is she doing? What's he doing? Picture number 2, what is she doing? Picture number 3, what is on television, what you can see on television, what's he doing, okay? So basically this is what we've already done. We were talking about saving environment, okay? So how can we save environment, right? Okay, good. This should be easy. For the next one, it's page 119. It's a role play presentation, all right? So that should be easy as well. What you need to do, you need to complete the sentences, okay? You can create a role play. How can you help save the world, all right? So you can create your own role play. And you've done that before, correct? Right, for this one, it's the next exercise. If you're ready to perform a role play in your class, then you should be easy for you. I mean, either you can, now it's a difficult timing to perform the role play in front of the class, but a possible ideas is to record your voice and then send it through voice recording or do the video recording instead. Alright? Okay, so we're still in the same exercise on page 119. Now, in this exercise, you need to tell your story about the way that you like to help save the world. Listen to the sample story. Now, before we read, let's listen to track 24. Now, listen.
Sample story.
There are many ways to help save the environment. I like to reuse things as much as I can before I throw them away. I also like to fix things when they are broken instead of buying new things. I like to do this because it saves space in our garage and because it is usually cheaper. The simplest thing that I can think of in order to help the environment is to use your own bags at the grocery store. Don't take the plastic ones. I read about plastic in a magazine once. It is bad for the earth, and it is bad for us.
Good. I hope you already listened to track 24 on page 119. So therefore, let's do a quick reading on what it's actually talking about. All right, let's read it together. There are many ways to help save the environment. I like to reuse things as much as I can before I throw them away. I also like to fix things when they are broken instead of buying new things. I like to do this because it saves space in our garage and because it is usually cheaper. The cheapest thing that I can think of in order to help the environment is to use your own bags at the grocery stores. Don't take the plastic ones. I read about plastic in the magazine once. It's bad for the earth and it is bad for us. Okay? Good. So perhaps later on, what you need to do is you need to tell your own story about how you can help save the world. Okay? So maybe it could be done for your homework or your classwork later. So just write a short story about how you can help save the world. Okay? So perhaps maybe use less plastic. Maybe when you go to grocery or you go to the supermarket, the market, you can bring your own bags. Okay? Instead of using the small plastic bags. Because eventually, not like in Europe where, plastic get recycled and reused, but apparently, unfortunately, in our country, it's not that kind of development yet where we are using or reuse or recycle plastic yet. Okay? All right, so that's all for session 1 for Speaking Tutor 1A. I'll see you in session 2 for Writing Bright 1. Goodbye for now. Don't go away. Bye-bye. Okay, welcome back to session 2. Now for session 2 today, we're going to be focusing on Writing Bright 1. Now apparently we're completely into our Writing Bright 1 textbook. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do a quick grammar review, okay? So today's lesson, we're going to be focusing on grammar review based on be form, be verb, simple present, basic, all right? But before we go there, let's do a quick lesson review on what we've done so far. Do you remember what we've done so far? That's right. So far, we finished page 56, building vocabulary. Remember you were asked to do to fill in the blanks in the brackets using the words. There are 8 words. Let's read it together. Decorate, decoration, invite, invitation, baker, bake, plan, plan. So there are 2 plans. One plan is a verb and one plan is a noun. Okay? And you were also to write down the definitions of each word as well. I hope you've already done them. I hope you've already written down all the definitions into your notebook. Okay? Good. So that shouldn't be very difficult. Now, for today's class, it's going to be a little bit different. We're just going to do grammar review because in 2 weeks, you guys are going to have your final exam, right? So for today's class, let's look at be verb, simple present, basic. So a be, simple present is the most basic verb type in English sentence. So after the be form, you can use a noun or pronoun, an adjective, or a prepositional phrase. Okay, so for example here, my father is a writer. So you have a be subject, be verb, plus a noun. Okay, is a writer. Is a be form. Okay, then we have my father is busy with be plus adjective. Then we have my father is in the room. It's a be plus prepositional phrase, right? Okay. So a prepositional phrase, it's where it is located, right? Prepositional phrase. So here like it says, my father is in the room. Okay? With an adjective form, my father is busy. So busy is an adjective. My father is a writer. Writer is a noun. Alright, so you can use a noun or pronoun, an adjective, or a prepositional phrase after a be verb, okay? Then And also, what you can use is you can use noun as a pronoun subject plus be form. Okay, so we have a noun plus pronoun subject plus be. Then it means both nouns and pronouns can be used as a job subject sentence. Here we have an example. Mrs. White is my mother. She is a teacher. So Mrs. White is a noun. Okay, she is a pronoun, a teacher. Okay, so she is a teacher. Another example, flowers are in the garden. They are beautiful. Flowers are in the garden. They are beautiful. So these are a noun, flowers are noun, and pronouns are they are beautiful. All right? So this one should be very easy, and most of it you've already done it in your previous books, but it's just to refresh your memories, because remember in our final exam, mostly in our progress test and final exam and all the tests and all the quiz generally involves with grammars as well. So please make sure that you review your grammar sections very, 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 very carefully. Okay? Good. For the next grammar review, it's the same, but we're going to be looking at the negative yes/no questions. So when we're using a negative question, we need a subject plus be plus not. And when we use it as a question, we need be plus subject. So for example here, he is not an artist. So that's a negative. Or if there's a question, is he a writer? Yes, he is. So you need, is he a writer? Okay. Yes, he is. That's a question form. The next example, they are not tulips. They are not tulips. It's a negative form. Means a subject plus be plus not. They are not tulips. Tulips is a type of flower. Okay. The next example, are they roses? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So they are roses. So they are is a question form with the subject be plus a subject. Okay, so it's a be form plus subject. Then we have another one, there is or are. So we use there is or there are to say that something exists in a certain place. Sometimes it's also, we use there is and there are, is usually used with prepositional phrase. So for example, in the room, on the table, or on the chair, in the kitchen, or in the bathroom, in the in the bedroom, okay, in the living room. So we also use it with prepositional phrases. So here are some examples. There is a nice picture on the wall. There is a nice picture on the wall. There's another example. There are many people in the room. There are many people in the room. Another example would be, there is not a key on the table. There is not a key on the table. So these are, we can use there is and there are to say that something exists in a certain place. So there is a nice picture on the wall, so the picture is on the wall. It's in a certain place. There are many people in the room. Right? So in the room, it's a prepositional, right? So we use it with prepositional, and the keys on the table, again, we use it with the prepositionals as well. So they're on, under, top, behind, far, not far, on, under, near, okay? So these are prepositions, sorry. All right? So grammar should be very easy anyway, because most of it you've already done it so far. All right? Make sure if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me at any times during the lesson or after the lesson. You can send me to personal message, okay? All right. So it looks like it's the end of our sessions for today. Happy Friday. I'm not going to let you stay so long, so thank you everyone for participating in our online learning program. Please, a reminder for this weekend, please don't forget to do your homework and your classwork as well. You can send it to me by personal telegram once done, okay? Goodbye all, and have a great day ahead, and have a great weekend, okay? Right. Thank you everyone. Goodbye. Bye-bye.